Hello, if you're watching this, that means I finally made the video I promised you quite a while ago. Okay, before we get started, I'm gonna have to tell you two things, okay? One, the audio is terrible, okay? This is the best quality my voice is gonna be because I had a microphone, but I lost it today. Yeah. And second of all, uh, this is the best the lighting is gonna get. The light up there is broken, so I have to use this. Ah, which is I don't even know what this is, but it's very bright and it kind of works as lighting. So anyway, this video is pretty unplanned, so I have really nothing to talk about. I guess this is just an opportunity to hear me speak. I could show you some stuff around the room, if that would be interesting. Got this camera. It's very old. It takes videos. That's something. I've got a computer over there. You can't see it, but there's a computer over there. I'm also using a computer right here. And there's a computer up there. And there's a phone right here. I like gadgets and tech and stuff. I have this guitar. Can't really play the guitar, but I have them. In fact, I don't have one guitar. I have two guitars. Although I also have this guitar, which belonged to my dad. It's only got 4 strings, it's not very useful, but I still keep it. I have a lot of things in my room, so I can't show you everything, but I can show you some stuff. This keyboard, this record player, if you can see that, wherever this is, probably quite a lot of other stuff that I'm not going to get into. If you're wondering why this is shaking, it's on a chair, a swervy chair. Yeah, I could put it on a desk, but that's currently occupied with a computer on it. Now to the video itself. Well, I don't really have anything to say, really. I guess I could talk about me a little. Well, for the last 7 years, as you probably you probably already know, I haven't spoken school. And there are many theories of why I haven't spoken in school for the last 7 years. But I can't really pin one down to be the official theory because there's just so many ways that there's just so many reasons why I could just not be talking to school. There is one thing that I'm pretty sure though, but I can't say for sure that it is, and that is due to an incident that happened 7 years ago that left me completely silent within school. That was basically a teacher somewhat threatened me and said that I wasn't allowed to join in any activities or have any fun within school unless I started talking. And that was pretty bad. Well, obviously that was pretty bad, but for me, it felt really, really horrible. It really made me upset. It really made me not want to go to school. And it ended up that I had two decisions. Well, mentally, I came up with two decisions. There was decision number one. I did what they told me, and I started speaking, even though I didn't want to speak and I wasn't ready to speak. Or there was the other option, which was I just didn't speak at all. And I ended up picking the other option because, well, it seemed easier and much more comfortable for me. I basically just said, well, I'm not going to speak from now on, just not going to speak. And there was nothing they could do about it. In fact, they ended up getting in trouble. But apart from that, yeah, there's nothing they could do. So for the first year, basically I could speak at any time, I suppose. I could say hi to anyone within school. But after that first year or so, I ended up deciding, you know what, I think it's about time I started speaking. But when I tried to speak to someone, nothing would really come out. just nothing at all. And as if all of a sudden I literally just couldn't speak in school. Whenever I tried to speak, I would end up going into a panic attack, anxiety, and all that. Mm. So, basically, it's left me completely, as you know, completely silent within school. I've had specialists, I've had doctors, I've had this, I've had that. All sorts of people try to help me communicate, speaking language, therapists, all that. But none of them had any real success. Until, well, you. I know that's kind of weird to say, but you seem to be the most successful person that's ever tried to well, not tried. You haven't tried to get me to talk. You've tried to help me talk, and that's why it's probably worked. And I just feel that I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I ended up getting really upset, really upset for the many years in which I didn't talk. Every year it kind of got worse for me. I just didn't speak at all, as you probably know. And because I couldn't speak to people, it was really hard for me to communicate to anyone. I didn't. At the last school I was, which was Heltwaite, before Marshfields, I didn't have a whiteboard. What I had was pieces of paper and a pencil, and sometimes I would lose them. And if I lost them, then well, I couldn't communicate in any way. And it was really upsetting because, well, as I said, when you can't talk to someone and you really want to talk to someone, it gets more than irritating. It gets really upsetting. And it got to a point in which I started to get really upset, like extremely upset, to the point that I was miserable like every day. And I started to get rather stressed a lot. I got very stressed. This was only 2 years ago. I think I got really stressed. I got stressed to the point that I ended up having pains in my heart area. I didn't know what these pains were, and so I also was very paranoid. So I thought it could be anything, like anything scary and frightening. But I had pains near my heart, and so I told my parents, and they were like, okay, we may as well get you checked out. So we went to a doctor's where a nurse did these tests and all that, and all that, did all sorts of tests, and well, within a couple of minutes, the nurse ended up telling both me and my mother that I had to go to the hospital immediately. Uh, it didn't really explain much of why, but I was just told that I had to go to the hospital to get this checked, which was both very worrying, but at the same time, for some reason, and I don't know why, I felt really calm. When I went there, I was there for a long time. They did all sorts of different tests, and I was in a ward for a bit of time. I say a bit of time, not like days or anything, just a couple of hours. But they did tests, they checked things, they even did a drug. They did a drug test just in case I was on drugs or something, which was a bit insulting. But yeah, it turned out that they think there was some form of mishap. There was like some sort of misheartbeat or something. It was something unusual, and they saw it, and there was something there. But by the time I got to the hospital, apparently it was okay. Maybe it was stress. And because of that, well, after that, I've kind of realized for some reason that there's no reason to be this stressed. And that it's probably easier and much better for you to just live life in a much more positive manner. Which is why ever since then, I've just been a lot happier. I don't know. It doesn't have to be necessarily a reason why I'm happy. I'm just really happy quite a lot of the time now. And I really like that I'm happy. And going to Marshfields and seeing all these cool people and all that has really helped. Well, apart from that, I guess well, there's not much to say, I guess. This video hopefully will be edited. Um, if not, I'm sorry for all the times I've left the screen, but I'm pretty sure it will be edited. And I guess apart from that, um, all I can say really is have a nice day.